Right boys, welcome back to another YouTube video, and in today's video we're going to be taking you through a full chest pump, a pre-workout meal and a post-workout meal, showing you what I'm doing to get the gains in when I'm filling up on the lean bulk, getting it in, smashing the sessions, just taking you through a little workout baby. And look at this bad boy, this is what we're working with for the pre-workout meal today. I've got a bagel, 2 tins of tuna, light mayo, some cucumber, and then this is fig and balsamic beetroot. Sounds a little bit on the funky side, but trust me, that is the one. The fig and balsamic beetroot will get you giddy. And why do we have the beetroot before the gym? Because beetroot is a pump enhancer. I've even got it all over my thumbs, right? That's gonna get me up for the pump big time, baby. Let's get it, brothers. I've been fueling up so hard. I'm currently like 5 days into giving my body the refeed it needs to heal this long-term injury that I've had going on for ages. So I told you all about that in the last video. So if this is the first time you've watched any of my videos, then make sure you go watch the last one, find out about the injury, because I had a few people in the comments saying, take a shot every time Kyan mentions the injury. We'll be drunk. You will be drunk, because the injury has consumed me mentally. It has. But anyway, injury aside, pre-workout meal, workout, post-workout meal, showing you what it takes to build the muscle, getting the gains. I'm not even that hungry, right? Because obviously when you get to a few days of fueling up big time, giving your body more energy than it's expending, your appetite starts to be depressed. But this, hunger aside, that is looking insane. So I've got to give it a taste test for you all. Let's see what the baggy tin tuna beetroot slider is saying. Whoa. That is unreal. Oh, I almost fell off the table then. I put it right on the edge and it almost fell. Oh, that's ridiculous. It's all on my lips. Have I got any tissue here? I just had a weird white sauce on my lips. Might have to cut that bit out. Anyway, that's actually banging. I didn't expect it to be that good. Any of you, if you're in the UK, you'll know, Greg's tuna crunch sandwich tastes like that, and it's obviously a lot healthier for you. This bagel is actually sourdough bagel as well. The sourdough bagels are elite. They didn't have these back about a year ago, but they brought them out, and it's literally just sourdough bread, but as a bagel. And it just feels different when you have it as a bagel. I feel like, I don't know why, but having a bagel for dinner makes more sense than having sourdough bread for dinner. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I don't know if that makes sense to any of you guys, but for me, for some reason, bagel for dinner just seems way better. You can do so much more with it. You can do bagel burgers, if you've heard about them. The Right Boys cookbook that's behind us, the bagel burgers, they're next level. You can do the sliders, you can do loads with it. Anyway, the pump's going to be crazy with this bad boy. I'm going to get this down me. Watch from YouTube. See you boys in the car. The Pajero. This car, yeah, is wild to start. You've got to use this like little glow plug stick thing before you even can turn the engine on. You've got to wait for the glow plugs to tick twice. Such a sick car though. Every time I get in here, yeah, it just gets me so giddy. The price that this car cost me compared to what it would have cost if I'd bought like something new, it's just silly not to get a sick car like this. This is the goal. Obviously, it can come with more problems than what a brand new car could, but I can't think of anything better, brothers. We've officially arrived at the gym and I'm so up for this pump. Well, I was so up for this pump until I got stuck in that traffic for about half hour. The school breaks up at 3 and I timed it awfully wrong once again. 3:10 outside the school for 20 minutes. So I've been sat there picking my brains, just excited for the pump. But yeah, anyway, that's out the way now. So we're getting in there, we're going to get after it. And the premises of the pump is going to be 8 brutal sets, right? What we got, this is what we're working with. 2 sets, incline. Savage, heavy, as many reps as I can, busting them out. 2 sets, flat machine press, heavy, as many, busting them out. Then we got a fly, and a cable fly. 2 sets on each of them, going ham. That's 8 sets total, and then I'll introduce you to the pump station, which is gonna be, we pick a couple of exercises and we just get pumped as shit. It's called the pump station for a reason, alright? I'm introducing you to it, you're gonna implement it, and we're all gonna be getting the pump station to the max. Oh, I'm getting excited just thinking about the pump station. Let's just get in there, let's just get after it, because I'm sat here, I'm itching for the pump, and I'm just telling you everything we're gonna do anyway, and I'm about to show you it. So let's get in the gym and do it. Right, we're officially warmed up. I am boiling. No, I'm not boiling, but we've done the warm-up. I'll be hitting a little front raises, side laterals, a couple of warm-up sets on the pecs, and I'm ready to go into it. So currently, I'm weighing 80 kgs body weight. Well, 79.8 last time I weighed, which was 6 days ago when the lean bulk started. And I'm gonna be chucking up to 45 kg dumbbells, 45 in each hand, 90 kgs for reps. Let's see what an 80 kg man can press. How many reps can I do? 2 sets, well, I say 2 sets, we see how the first set goes first, right? Anyway, let's get into it. Absolute banger, brothers, look at that. This is what you wanna be on, yeah? The little Vinland Saga rock. Here we go. Oh, come on. Yep. Oh. Holy shit, that was a gruesome rep. Oh, that's gonna take me a second to recover from that one, you know. I was just counting the reps back on the camera and I'm pretty sure that was 11 kg. So I've just answered the question. It's official. An 80 kg man could do 11 reps with the 90 kgs. There's another problem as well, that basically my fingers, they stink in a fish. And it's not what you think, okay, buddy? All right, before you start saying, oh, Kaya's fingers smell like, no. It's the tuna bagel pre-workout meal. It's all over my fingers. Maybe that'll get me even more giddy for the reps. By the way, this is meant to be incline, not flat. So it is incline, 11 reps incline. Set number 2, I'm not gonna drop the weight because obviously we absolutely smashed it, boys. This lean bulk is actually working, you know. I wouldn't have done 11 reps on that last week, that's for sure. The extra carbs in the pectorals are getting me extra up for it. The strength is coming in rapid, thick and fast. Hopefully the gains start coming in thick and fast too. And the recovery, you can do with that coming in thick and fast. Let's get it. Only 6 sets left after this. Fill the pumping station, baby. There is one thing about me though, my strength drops rapidly after the top set. So, see how many reps I get with this now, but usually I have like a top set, smash it, and then I lose loads of strength. I don't know why. Up. Oh, there's a bit of a bum lift then on that first rep. Oh, see, I told you, that was 8 reps. 3 reps lost. That's mad. Maybe it's still to do with the low body fat, but it's like the strength is there, but after the first output, maybe I need to rest longer between my sets, I don't know. But that was like 3 minutes rest, so either way, still a 6 set. Right there. That's my mic. Uh-oh. The mic fell off on that last set. Seen a video, I think it's about 3-4 years ago, Larry Wheels and is it Simone or Simon Panda? They were training together, and Larry said his strength drops rapidly after the first set, but that Simon Panda said his doesn't, or something like that, or vice versa. Either way, but one of them was saying the same thing happens to them.
feel like it could just be a thing. You've got like one crazy set in you and then the strength drops, but that's what happens to me. But first set, 45s in each hand, 11 reps. Who is this guy? Imagine what 100 kg bulked up Kai and Fit would be repping. That'd be nuts. Exercise number 2, the flat chest press machine. This one isn't the one I usually use. I usually use the one over there, but we may or may not have a hogger in the house. There's been a guy on there since before I was warming up. I'm not waiting any longer. The pump can't wait for nobody. So we're hitting up this one. And also, don't worry, okay, guys? You might be thinking, I know what you boys are like. You might be thinking, well, where's the pump? We will be getting half naked in a little bit, right? Showing you the pump. But for now, we're keeping it covered up, all right? I want to build it. I want to build it. And then when you guys see the pumping station, then you're going to be like, whoo, baby. That was worth it. Seat up a little bit. I feel like it's cheating having it all the way down there. It's a bit stiff. There we go. You know what else is stiff? Oh, no, it's not you guys when I reveal the pumping station, all right? That's not what I was trying to say. Oh, it's a long way up, baby. Let's go. Oh. Oh. Oh, I couldn't get that last one. What the hell did I start saying after that set then as well? Oh, my days. Started talking to myself. Set number 2. Does anybody else do this with their AirPods? I put them behind my ear like this. It's like a little hack. I don't know if any of you have seen this before, but it's like a hack. So you can like have your earpods in, listen to the music, listen to everyone else as well. Pull that little hack sometimes if any of you want to try out that little hack, you know. It's a cheeky little tip for you there, guys. Don't say I don't help you boys out. I have dropped the weight as well a little bit because our last set, I feel like I don't want to get enough of a stretch at the bottom. So if I feel like I'm not doing that, I'll drop it a bit so I can get that extra stretch in. Come on. Oh, I wanted that last rep, man. I wanted it. Pec deck. This is probably my favorite. This one is, I don't know what pec deck this is, but this is the GOAT. The best pec deck I've ever felt in my life, this is. It's ridiculous. For some reason, this specific one just feels like it scoops you under like that. And proper props. You can probably see my chest doing it like this. Look at that. Oosh. I like to go heavy on my flies as well. There's one thing. I feel like I'm actually stronger than flies. Stronger on flies, sorry, than pressing. My flies is just like, it is a bit berserk. I don't know if you can be able to see, but I'm like two pins off the max. Let me see how many reps you get. Oh, whew. Maybe the bulk's working too good, brothers. I got a few too many reps. I have to go heavier. I've literally done 5 sets, and I'm so pumped. When you train to full intensity, you put heavy weight on the bar, well, or machine, whatever you're using. You put heavy weight on, and you actually go intensely every single set. You can get pumped really quick, especially obviously when you're calorie surplus. And I've been so lean for so long, adding in them extra calories. Good food is giving my pumps like the most ridiculous boost ever. Every session now, crazy. And obviously I'm training intensely, training with the new method. We've added in the pumping station. We haven't even got the pumping station yet, but we've added in 8 sets, brutal. this has got to be the way forward. It's the way for me anyway. There's like a light or something flashing over there, and it's probably messing up the footage, so sorry about that, but I can't really do anything about it. If we hit the set fast enough, you guys won't have to worry, will you? My face almost burst then. Felt my head about to explode. I may have fixed the flashing light. I don't know. I changed the exposure on the camera. If it's worked, we'll find out later, but if not, game's the game. Oh, this is a bit heavy, you know. I don't usually do this machine. I usually do this different fly machine, but let's give it a go. Oh, yeah, this is heavy. It was so heavy I started converting to pressing at the end, just out of instinct. Oh, that was hard. The final set, baby. She's here. Number 8. Number 8. The full fit drip is from Gymshark. I may or may not have been wearing this outfit for like the last 6 days in a row without washing it, but maybe that's just because it's that sick, or maybe I'm just sick. Either one. Either I'm a sick individual or the clothing's sick. You choose. Code guy and 10 if you want a discount. Anyway, do you know what? I'm one of them people, yeah, that my mind just gets locked in on a couple of pieces of clothing. I get addicted. So then once I'm addicted, that's it. I've worn this jacket. So they give me this jacket, I think it's about 3-4 weeks ago. It was the new drop that came out like last week. I've worn it every single day for the last 3 or 4 weeks. And I don't even think it's been in the washing machine. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. You know what it is. It's time. It's time for the pumping station. Right, let me introduce you to the pumping station, brothers. So what it consists of is you either go shirtless or you get a vest on, and obviously we're going to do a bit of both. Then you hit the most hammered sets you could ever do in your life, set after set after set, enhancing the pump, and then the pump will literally burst through your veins. Boom, look at that for a mega protein bowl post-workout. So, in the bowl, we got 200 grams of cooked weight 10% fat mince. So there's a big bad boy amount of protein in there. We got 150 grams of cooked weight chicken, and I also put 40 grams of high protein, half fat cheese on there. And then we just got a little bit of veggies as well, you know, getting the nutrients in on the lean bulk. You might be thinking, where's the carbs? Well, the carbs are coming later. I'm gonna have a big, beastly oat bowl for like dessert / supper later on, because I love a little oat bowl. Or
a skewer bowl with loads of this. I've been banging this like all natural muesli, which is insane. It's very expensive and I shouldn't be paying for it. I should probably be making my own, but it's so easy and it's so crispy, stunning, it's next level. So I'll either have the skewer bowl with that on it, and if you guys don't know what a skewer bowl is, basically a yogurt bowl, or an oat bowl with whey drip, which is protein turned into a creamy little paste put on top. So get this down me now. This is my third meal of the day. The pre-workout meal, you guys seen it. Then before that, we had 1.3k calories of 6 bad boy naughty ones, which is eggs. I also had 5 little bits of sourdough. I had cottage cheese. I had cheese on top too. I also had turkey rashers. I've run out of butter though, so no butter. So couldn't bump us up any higher than the 1.3k calories. But anyway, 4 meals today. I usually do 3 big massive ones. So what we got instead is 2 slightly smaller ones, although the calories in this are pretty dense. So, you know, we're basically just grubbing up like mad today. We're eating more, but that's what we want. Lean bulk, baby. All good foods, getting it in. Eat when I'm hungry. And if I'm not hungry, then I'll be eating anyway, because we need to. This butcher's mince. Next level. I get it from a place called Maddox Cambries. He's actually started opening his shop now online, where you can like order it online, so you guys could actually eat the exact same gains as me if you wanted to. So yeah, he's opening that up, which is pretty cool. He's like the only butchers I've seen do that, but that's sick. Anyway, taste test time. That is nuts. This is like a veg you put in the microwave. Look at this little like miniature. It's not even focusing on it. Look at that. It's a little mini pea in the pod. That's mad. It's got like 4 little peas in there. And this is like one of them times in life where you get like a little win. Look at that. There's 4 peas in a mini pod. I always use olive oil. I just feel like it just brings the flavour out of everything. We may or may not be lining up to purchase a house. I had a meeting, so I had to eat at, I think it was 9:10. So today I'm hungry, which means I'll get a 4th meal in. So I'll smash this out of the way and then get a meal in before bed too. There's definitely something I struggle with when trying to gain weight, and that's the fact that I don't really like carbs. I know people are going to think that's crazy, but the only carbs I'm a huge fan of, yeah, is fruit. Like, I love fruit. I love sourdough. I love bagels. And I love oats. But oats is one of them ones that you just can't be eating too many oats. Like, I feel like 1 oat bowl a day would be max, obviously. And then some days you just don't fancy an oat bowl. So it leaves you in the predicament where if I don't have an oat bowl one day, then what am I going to have for my carbs? Because I have my sourdough in the morning. Next meal then, it's like, oh, well, I've just eaten sourdough, which is technically bread. Even though it's good for you, it's technically bread. Like, surely I should be getting a different carb source. But, like, I do like sweet potato, and I do like other potatoes, but it's just, like, they're not my favourite. I love, like, meat and fats and things like that. So sometimes you will see when I'm bulking that my priority will probably be higher fats, lots of protein. Some of my meals will still be low carb. And then what I'll be doing is I'll be making up for it on the things like dates, fruit, and then I'll just be having more healthy fats, high protein, but in the protein, I'll be having more fatty proteins. So, you know, chicken breast. To be honest, I'm only eating this because I got to get rid of it. I bought 2 packs of chicken breast before I decided the lean bulk was happening about 10 days ago. So I'm getting rid of this. But we're going to be eating more fatty proteins from here on out, which is going to be, you know, mince, steak, chicken thighs, chicken drumsticks, that kind of vibe. Because then we're getting our animal fats in with our proteins, and animal fats is really good for you, you know. So animal fats is one of the best type of fat sources you can get. You got animal fats, you got nut butters, you got, what's the other ones that I'm slamming all the time? So animal fats, nut butters, and then you obviously got olive oils, things like that. I do like to dabble in the old butter as well. You know, just standard butter. Butter's pretty good for you. Milk. There's plenty of healthy fats that you can get in. Avocado. They're all coming to me now. They're coming. The brain is starting to tick. Yeah, so I be getting all these healthy fats in. Cottage cheese. They're real flying in now, boys. Yeah, right? So I be getting in all the healthy fats in with my meals. You know, some of them are protein healthy fats. Some of them are just healthy fats on things that are genuinely fat. Bloody hell, Betty. How many times can you say healthy fats? Either way, we're eating healthy, we're sticking to a clean diet, we're getting our food in. Well, currently we're not getting our food in because I can't stop chewing your guys' ear off. So I'm going to get my food in because otherwise this is not going to digest in time for my next meal. This will digest pretty fast. It's actually just protein and veggies. Oh, yes, brothers. Right, you weren't even meant to see this meal, but it's the final meal of the day. I was meant to say goodbye, end of the video, ages ago. But I went for a little walk, started editing the vid, realised, didn't say thank you very much for watching, cheers for everybody tuning in, didn't do the outro. So, yeah, now we're sat here with the final meal of the day. So lucky for you, bonus meal. Yeah, buddy. Little bit of Time Team. This is the GOAT. They dig for like old history stuff in the UK. It's pretty sick. Anyway, I'm going to end this vid on a taste test of this beautiful looking skier bowl. We went for the skier bowl, not the oak bowl, so you've got to see which one we went for as well. Right, taste test time. Right, that's mental. Right, I'm so glad that I ended the video on that. That was insane. Cheers for tuning in, brothers. Big love to every single one of you. Let me know what videos you want to see. If you want to see more videos like this, drop it in the comments. See you in the next one. Peace out.